Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen, I am back with another video. I am so sorry it took this long for me to record a review today, but I hope you are having a wonderful evening wherever you are, or maybe a wonderful morning wherever you are, maybe in the US, I don't know, but I hope you are having a wonderful day today. So today will be a continuation of my Transformers Combiner Wars Devastator reviews. I know I have delayed it so long, but hey, better late than never, right? But here we have Constructicon Scavenger, our third member of the Combiner Wars Devastator reviews. So yeah, and he transforms into this green and purple like excavator type vehicle. So yeah, it's a pretty nicely done vehicle. It's nice and G1-y. Got a little tiny Decepticon symbol on the front there. You got some paint on the windows. Got some purple treads, and it's accurate. I mean the G1 toy never had any colors, so yeah, I got some little red here. I got a little bit of silver paint on that trim right there. Got some black paint back here. Yeah, it's pretty colorful. Got some red and silver like tail lights or something. I don't know. So yeah, it's nicely done. You got some silver on this piston right there. Unfortunately, they didn't paint this one. Unfortunately, I wonder why. He does have some articulation in this mode, so you do have a hinge right here on this arm, like so, and you do have a swivel right here, so you can move like that. And there is a hinge at the base right there, so it's kind of like a soft ratchet hinge, like soft click, like click, 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 like click, click, click. I don't know. It's like a soft ratchet or something, but yeah, there is some articulation here and there. And you can see there are two little pegs right here. And what are these pegs for? Well, I'm gonna take in one of the wings right here. So there are these ports right here. So you can actually take these and, you know, whoops, I dropped them. And you can actually take this, just plug that in there if you want to. It's hilarious when you see this. So you can actually plug this in there if you want to, and there you have that. And Scavenger can now fly. It's hilarious. I mean, it's cool, but still, it looks kind of weird that he can, you know, fly, but he doesn't have thrusters at the back, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, so there you have that there. So there is a little port right there. That's for a stand in robot mode, so you can actually plug in the stand in robot mode if you want to, but we'll get into robot mode in a little bit. But first we will get down to the comparison in the vehicle mode. So we're going to bring in the other members of the group that I have reviewed so far. So bring in Hook, and of course the big boy of the group, Long Haul. So yeah, really nicely done vehicle modes. I think I'm not sure which one is my favorite vehicle. I think this one, I think Scavenger wins in the vehicle mode department. I think so. So yeah, he definitely wins. I think he has the cooler vehicle mode. This one is like a bit too big, but this one is fine as well. But I think I like Scavenger the most out of these three. So yeah. But once we get down to the line, you know, get down to the other members, the other three members, then my ranking for the vehicle modes will be quite different, because there is one alt mode that I really do love from the 6 Constructicons. But there you have the vehicle mode comparisons. Okay, so we got that out of the way, so now we can actually transform this guy into his robot mode. So first thing you want to do is you want to take this and just bring this all the way back, like that, and you want to untab his legs right here. Just untab these treads, untab the treads. Oh yeah, I forgot that he does have wheels that can actually roll. So yeah, so just bring this section down. And also you have to take this section and untab that, like so, and just bring this down to clip into place, clip that into place, and rotate the legs around like that, rotate them around, and flip out his feet. Just split the treads right here, and you want to extend this and there you have that. And the same thing on the other side, just extend this and just open up his feet, and there you have his legs all done. So now you can actually take this whole section and just bring this all the way up. Oh wait, before you do that, you want to untab his arms. You want to raise this section up, like so, and flip out his hand, flip out his fist if I can. There we go. Let's flip out his fist and just bring this forward to tab that in, and just bring this to the back, and there we go. And the same thing on the other side, just bring this up, just tab that in, and flip out his hand, flip out his fist, and there you have that. So now this panel will open up to reveal his head. Just flip that up, close that up, just bring this all the way back until it clips into place. And I think we are pretty much done with the transformation into robot mode. So there you have Scavenger in his robot mode, and he's pretty big. He's quite big, because Devastator is going to be a big boy once we get him combined, when it's all said and done. So yeah, so let's get in close here so we can take a look at his head sculpt. So let me raise up the camera a little bit so we can see the head sculpt, and I hope my camera can focus on his face. So there you have that. Very nice silver paint on the mouth plate right there. Very G1 style. And you got some red for the visor. Yeah, nicely molded. I think they really knocked the head sculpts out of the park. They look really good. You have nice silver paint on the chest right there. You got the Decepticon symbol, and you got some yellow right here. And yeah, I mean, he could have, he could have benefited more paint. He should have had more paint in his robot build, but he still gets a lot of paint already. You got some red, silver, red, got a little bit of silver around here, got a lot of silver right here, got some black and black, so he's pretty much painted all around. But the shoulders, it would have been more colorful in the shoulders, but it's okay. It is what it is. I mean, most figures do not have a lot of color on them. Like, for example, the Combiner Wars Deluxe Class Wheeljack. So I will splice a picture for Combiner Wars Wheeljack right here, so you can tell that like this figure for Wheeljack has no paint whatsoever, only like minimal, it's like almost non-existent for the paint on Combiner Wars Wheeljack. So that's why I didn't get him. So the Earthrise Wheeljack is way better, but we're not going to talk about Wheeljack here. We're talking about Scavenger, man. So his articulation, very simple articulation. Got a ball joint at the head, can rotate full 360. You can use that hinge if you want to look up a little bit, but that's pretty much it. The shoulders can rotate a full 360. You can use that hinge if you want to, and they can move in and out. He doesn't have a bicep swivel. Oh wait, he does have a bicep swivel, like at the elbow right here. And wait, not really. Yeah, it's a bicep swivel. And he does have an elbow joint right here. And he doesn't have a wrist swivel, unfortunately, but the hands can actually move like that if you want to. But I mean, it's good for sword pointing poses, but if you want to do that, then you can. He doesn't have much of a waist swivel because everything is clipped in due to transformation, so he does not have a waist swivel. So the legs can move up that far on the ball joint, can move back that far, can do almost the full splits, and he does have a rotation at the knee, and he does have a knee joint, which is nice. He does have some ankle tiltage, which is really cool in my opinion. And these, the foot and the heel spur can actually move downward if you unclip it. So yeah. Now, can he hold some of the weapons? Yeah, he can pretty much hold some of the weapons. I mean, got a 5mm port in his hand. He can hold this as a weapon if he wants to. Hey, if he wants to hold this, sure he can, but I mean, let's not give him any more weapons. So he doesn't need more weapons, but he can actually hold this one as well. He can hold this if he wants to. Hey, get into the hand. There we go. I've seen pictures where Scavenger was actually holding this as a handheld gun, but since his ball joints are kind of loose at some points, he doesn't really hold this up. Sometimes it holds up, but sometimes it just doesn't hold up as well. So we're going to put off the weapons to the side for now, so we can actually take a look at the rest of the team so far. Like, so far I have reviewed, so be right back. Okay, I am back with the other Constructicons that I've reviewed, so let's bring them in for comparison. So let's bring in the big boy, Long Haul, and oh, I can't stop laughing when I look at that. I mean, he looks totally ridiculous, but I still love him. I still like him. So yeah, Long Haul. He's pretty huge, man. Man, these figures are quite big. They're like Voyagers. I mean, let's bring in like Siege Voyager class Optimus Prime. Actually, no, they're not really the same size as Voyagers. They're pretty much taller. They're pretty much that big compared to a regular sized Voyager. So that's actually pretty cool. So let's get Prime out of the way first. So but yeah, you can see how Long Haul compares with the other Constructicons, like the other two Constructicons that I'm, you know, yeah, Hook and Scavenger. Look at Long Haul. He's super huge, but no. But again, they are pretty much like big Voyager sized figures. So yeah. So once we get these guys combined to form Devastator, oh my gosh, Devastator's gonna be huge. He's gonna be huge. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So that is pretty much it for my robot mode comparisons. So here are my final thoughts on Transformers Combiner Wars Constructicon Scavenger. Yeah, I guess this figure is quite decent in my opinion. I do quite like the treads becoming the legs. I think that's pretty cool. He does have some neat tricks in the transformation, like how the arms form. So yeah, really nicely done. I think this guy has the best posture out of all the you know, I mean, I'm sorry. So I think this guy has the best, you know, the best proportions compared to Long Haul and Hook. But well, I still love Long Haul. I still love how ridiculous he looks. I think he's still my favorite. But as far as the best, you know, the best one with the proportions, the one with the best proportions, I think it has to go with Scavenger. But that is just my opinion. If you think that his proportions are still off, do let me know in the comments where do you think his proportions were off. So I don't know, but what I think is that his proportions are quite good, you know? I mean, the arms are long as it should be, the legs are as long as it should be, and the chest is as wide as it should be. So that's what I think about his proportions. So it's pretty good. So yeah, his articulation is decent. It's not great. I wish he had more articulation in the waist as well. You know, for each Transformer they should have a waist swivel, but for Scavenger, he does not have a waist swivel. So yeah, and I'm not sure whether I forgot anything. Oh yeah, the ball joint at the hip, this hip, is quite loose, so do be careful. I mean, tightening up is easy. You can use a floor polish or maybe a WD-4T. Like one of my subscribers actually told me about WD-4T, and yeah, that is pretty much it on what I want to say for Scavenger. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, please click the subscribe button, because I'm going to continue these Combiner Wars Devastator reviews in the next few days before my Earthrise Wave 3 Deluxes come out. And I'm not sure if I'm getting that Top Gun Maverick figure. Maybe I am, I don't know, but I think I am. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. Maybe next week or next week. But yeah, yeah, more Earthrise reviews coming out soon. I will record a haul video first before I do the official reviews. And yeah, so do subscribe to this channel to see those reviews, you know? Yeah. And in order to see those reviews and in order to not miss it, please turn on your notifications by clicking on that bell notification icon after you're subscribed to the channel. And also, in case if you have missed any of these Combiner Wars Devastator reviews of mine, you can actually check out my Combiner Wars Devastator reviews playlist, and I will post the link in the description down below so that you can check that out as well in case you missed them. So, and I think that is pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Combiner Wars Scavenger, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out.